YouTube tells me that I'm going live. Are we live? Let me know if you guys can see me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. It is 4 p.m. Alaska time, 5 p.m. Pacific. I want to thank my friend Mackenzie right from the very beginning, because I posted also, wow, what's up looking like oily skin? Jeez Louise. I posted a Instagram story and a live, like a post on Instagram, and I got the times wrong. And I don't know why I got the times wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. And Mackenzie was like, it's 7 p.m. right now. And I was like, crud. So I had to repost everything. So Mackenzie is the MVP right now. Mackenzie's the MVP. How are there 76 of you already in here? And I just like announced this 50 minutes ago. So why, first of all, Erin is only with us for a little while. And that sounds morbid, like, oh, Erin's only with us for a little while longer. She's fine health-wise, but tonight's their show night, and so they've got to hop off and go. Yeah. Also, who is in here that I can have be a moderator? Who wants to be our moderator tonight so that we can keep the trolls at bay? Who wants to be our moderator? Nikki, hello. Look at, oh man, you guys, I have missed you so much over here on YouTube. I was texting with Auburn just a little bit ago about going live. And I can, oh, Laura Jackson's here. Boom. Got a couple moderators here. Okay. And Auburn and I were talking about like why going live on YouTube versus Instagram and all that. And I'm trying to do better about doing it on a lot of platforms. I feel like over the last several months, I have focused a ton on Instagram, which has been awesome. Like, I've loved that. But I've done so not at the detriment, but I've done so and neglected like Facebook and YouTube. And it's difficult, especially right now with the last couple months health-wise with Sherri. It's difficult to sort of like plan stuff in advance. And so I think that's why this live stream is spontaneous. Like an hour ago, I was like, you know what? I've got a little bit of time before I have to like make dinner. I've got a little bit of time before I have to watch The Great North, the new show on Fox, the animated show that is about Alaska. If you're not watching it, you're missing out. It might be my favorite animated show ever, mostly because it feels like my life. Okay. There's over 100 of you guys here on a live stream that I announced less than an hour ago. Your love for me and for Sherri is ridiculous, you guys. I did ask Sherri before. I was like, is there anything you want me to tell the people tonight on the live stream? And she said, tell them I wish I was there with them. She wishes she could be here. So Sherri misses you guys, but you're amazing. Also, I really do like, could I glow more? Like, look at that. It's not a cute look. Okay. We watched The Great North on Hulu. Ron, thank you. Jeez Louise. That's okay. Thank you. Give her a love. I will. And you guys don't even know what. Sherri woke up from a nap. This was a few days ago. I think Heather, thank you as well. You guys are very kind to us. Thanks for the super chats. Sherri woke up from a nap a few days ago, and she picked up her phone, and she was like, holy cow. And I was like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong? And she was like, I don't remember what she said. She's like, I have like 31 messages. And it wasn't like, notifications from LeggLife or that kind of stuff. It was 31 like text messages and Instagram messages and just like emails. And it was 31 things from friends here, friends from YouTube, just people all over the place that were just reaching out to her, letting her know how much like they loved her, they were thinking about her, they were praying about her. And it's just like that kind of stuff is honestly, it's overwhelming in the best possible way. When it feels like there has been just this absolute wave of support for her. And so thank you guys. It's also nice because I think in this time of life, we all know you have our cell phone number. That is true, Laura. All of us know because anytime I get out of hand on Instagram lives, Laura just texts Sherri. She's like, Adam's drinking your water. Adam's doing this. Laura is my, like, Laura is like the person who tattles on me the most. Uh-oh. Am I frozen? I see one person said I am. Let's hope it's just you. That sounds rude. Let's hope it's just you. Ilona's pictures ready for tomorrow. Oh my God. I'm so excited for Sherri to see it. Okay. So what are we going to talk about today? A couple things I want to talk about. Laura is a narc.com. Let's buy that domain. A couple things I wanted to talk about tonight. Number one, I want to talk about some of our like Alaska travel, like summer plans, some of the things that we're thinking about. I want to talk a little bit about Shop 49th stuff. I want to talk a little bit about just sort of my Florida trip, the kind of things that I think we have planned that we're going to be doing. And so that's what I thought we'd just talk about. But honestly, the purpose tonight wasn't to have like a theme. You'll remember some of these Sunday night lives had a specific theme. You know, we'd focus on one thing. And then some nights it was like, you know what? Tonight's just about hanging out. Tonight's just about hanging out. Cool. 136 of you guys. This is so ridiculous how you guys do this. It's so ridiculous. Who is this we? Okay, Mackenzie, what I meant when I said we, and this is what I love. When I say we, I mean like the fact that I get to see and spend time and be with Aaron and Ilona. It's that I get to see, spend time and be with Auburn, with Sarah, and with Emma. And like that, it's so cool because how long ago? So a year ago, a little over a year ago, you guys know that we've gone to Orlando a lot, right? For a while. And we've always known viewers there, but we never had people that we considered like family there. Does that make sense? Like we've had viewers there, but not like family necessarily. And now it's just so cool because we feel like we're developing this family of people all over the place. And granted, some of that is because of the connections that happened during COVID and just our community. But now I love that I'm going to Orlando and technically I'm going there for work, right? Like I'll be there for work for the vast majority of the time. But while I'm there, like I get to like see our people. And I just think that's so cool. I think it's so cool. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, I've announced in today's video, I'm going to Florida next week. And I'll be there for, I think I should know this, 8, 9, 10 days, something like that. I have a client who is doing a big event in Brevard County, like Port Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, Vieira area. And I handle a lot of digital online stuff for this client. And so I need to be down there for it. So I'm flying down and and I'm staying down there for work. But while I'm there, I get to see family and friends and all that kind of stuff. Safe travels, son. My two moms. Okay, so that's my Florida trip. Now let's talk. Let me see. When are you going to Florida? I leave the 25th. I get there the morning of the 26th. So basically, I'm flying through the night. Flying through the night. Stay safe while you're there. Yeah, thank you for that. I will, for sure. And I hope you guys know that when I travel, I really do try to be as safe as possible. It's obviously masks the whole time. It's hand sanitizer. It's, trying it. And some of it is, I hope this doesn't come across as rude. Some of it, I think, is just the reality of using common sense as we go through places and interact with people. And I think that the reality is that we're still in the middle of this and we're not through it. We're not past it. I have not received a vaccine. So, right. And so there's still a risk in doing things. And so I think that some of it is like saying, okay, like, how can I use my brain and common sense as I do this stuff, as I, am on my flight, as I am, honestly, even on my flight, it's little things like I upgraded to premium class because in premium class, they're still not booking the middle seats. And I just didn't yet feel comfortable having somebody right here for a 6-hour flight to Orlando. And so I was like, was like, you know what? It's worth it to me to pay a little extra money to have a little extra space that whether it makes me safer or not, I don't know. But it makes me feel better. Does that make sense? And then, yeah, Jessica Violet comes in, and the first thing I see her post is a blue circle. And here, okay, let's talk about this. I need to bring all of you guys in on this inside. It's not even an inside joke. It's not a joke. It's an inside mockery that she makes of me. So Jessica Violet is one of our very favorite people in the whole history of the world. She has the YouTube channel Violet Vlogs, and rumor is she might post another video to that someday. Jessica, shots fired. I'm just saying we miss you on YouTube. And she makes fun of me for the fact that I basically ruined the carpet in our house with the blue paint. How many of you guys remember the blue paint stain debacle in our vlogs? It was right after Auburn got here, you guys. We were talking, and I was like, we were talking about conspiracy theories because of course we were, and I wanted to show her the fact that I have all of the original newspapers from Dallas from when, like, the week of Kennedy's assassination. Like, I have all of those original newspapers. Why? I don't know. Why would I have that? And so I went to pull them down, and we also kept blue paint that we had painted our bathroom up there. Why? I don't know. Like, I don't know why we have paint up on the top shelf. Aaron called me a nerd, and that feels rich. And as I was pulling the newspapers down, also the can of paint came down and dumped all over the carpet. And so I feel so bad. It's so dumb. But she mocks me about that. You guys all remember the blue stain? I'm so glad. I didn't even notice it in the room. Mackenzie, it makes me feel so much better. Just so you guys know, I am working on, I think some of you guys will like this. I am working on a few different sticker projects right now. So we're creating, there's actually going to be, for some of our Patreon supporters in here, we're actually going to end up with 3 Patreon exclusive stickers. I was going to do 1, and then I was like, nah, let's do 2. And then you guys voted over on Patreon, and now we're going to do 3. But I'm also working on 2 other stickers that we're going to sell on our Etsy shops. The first one I'm really excited about. Let me show you. I just got it back this morning. But while I'm pulling it up, let me tell you, well, I think I have it here actually. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Boy, riveting content. Can I show you guys the first sticker that we're going to have? It might be a little bit. It is a die cut Be Kind for No Reason sticker. You guys know how much I love my Be Kind for No Reason shirt. We're going to have Be Kind for No Reason stickers. I don't know when we're going to have them. They're going to the printer probably this week. And as soon as we get them, we'll have them up. Sound cool? I'm also ordering a ton of them because it's the kind of thing that, like, I want to have on my water bottle and my laptop. And I feel like people will interact, like, and want to talk about that. And I just want to be able to give stickers to people because I think it's such a good message. One, I think, forgotten in the last year. And so there's that. But then I also want to create a blue stain sticker. Okay, someone said, Kathleen, just said it. So I've been taking, like, photos of blue stain from up top, trying to, like, get the outline of it correct so that it is exactly like the blue stain, and then have it designed so that I can have, like, just like a random blue, like, stain sticker. I don't know that anybody's really going to want that, but I do. And every time, here's what I know. Every time I look at it, it's going to make me smile. And that to me is worth it. Like, I just think it's so funny to have a sticker of, like, a random blue stain. Like, that is the dumbest YouTube, like, merch I've ever heard of. And it's so me. A car decal. And actually, if you guys are really interested, I can always pack up my can of blue paint and bring it to your house, and I can create your own blue stain sticker. And it's going to say Adam did it. Oh man. You know, one of my favorite things about the blue stain story was the face. I don't know. So I want you guys to go back and look at that video. Look at the thumbnail in that video, because I'm pretty sure the thumbnail was Sherri's face when she walked in the room, because she walked in the room the next morning after tried to clean it up. And her face is just like, Like just like shocked at what it looked like. Oh man. Ugh. I don't know. Trisha Paytas has some horrible merch. Well, also not really like we're not necessarily in competition with Trish. I don't think Trish is in our demo. The blue stain marking Anchorage on an Alaska sticker. Okay, Julia, that's funny. It should say Adam's fault. Yes, it should. Melissa, are you guys coming to Alaska this year? If so, when? Can you add a link to the blue stain video, please? I think I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I've never really done this. Also, there's 150 of my friends here. Like I have so missed you guys. And one thing I want you to know is that so many of you have talked about how our channel got you through 2020 and the lives got you through 2020. And it was, encouragement to you guys over the last year. But I want you guys to know that you were that for us as well. Like this also got us through 2020 and our community also got us through that. And so it just feels good to be back with you guys, even though I know that we spend a lot of time over on Instagram. I've been trying to go live on Facebook some more. But there's something about YouTube that feels, how would I say it? There's something about YouTube that just feels like home. I don't know. I know that's weird, but 2020 sucked, but I got lifelong friends in this community. So take that, take that, Satan. Also, can we get a take that, Satan sticker? Maybe that needs to be our next merch. Take that, Satan. Oh my gosh. Wait. Getting static a bit. Is it just me? You never finished telling us about your flight. I'm flying to Orlando. I don't remember what the flight was. What was I talking about? Summers in Alaska mentioned you guys on their vlog. When did they do that? I know they did a couple days ago. I mean, here's the thing. They have been so nice to us ever since like the very beginning. They've always been so supportive of us and so nice to us and just so like, I don't know. There's people that are just that you just feel like are on your side. You know what I mean? And we feel like they're on our side. One sticker should say there's a moose at my front door. That was one of my very favorite. Actually, you know what the sticker should say? We should create a moose. Oh, I'm actually writing this idea down. We need to create a moose sticker, just like a moose, but like all through like the middle of it, just his name, Jeremy. Just like it should be a moose that should say Jeremy. Oh, you were talking about not sitting next to someone. Yeah, so I was just talking about like the ways I'm trying to be safe with COVID as I travel. So I upgraded to premium class so that there's nobody sitting next to me. Obviously I'll be wearing a mask the whole time. I'm going to try to avoid crowds, even though what I'm going down there for is like a big event. So I'll be safe. Thank you guys though. I know you guys care about that. Shop 49th stickers. Okay, let's talk about Shop 49 for just a minute. And I will say I'm going to try to talk about this and not get emotional. This has been a godsend for the businesses, but in a lot of ways, it's been a godsend for me too. During all of this stuff with Sherri, one of the things that's been important for me is to keep my mind busy on other things. Now, there's two ways to do that. There's actually an unhealthy way that we distract ourselves because we don't want to face the pain or the reality of what we're going through, right? It's almost like an escapism. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that it's actually healthy for me to stay busy rather than just like sitting next to her and being like, how are you doing? You doing all right? You doing okay? What can I get you? What can I like? That's just not helpful for her or for anybody, right? So I've needed to keep myself busy. And this whole Shop 49th idea, Mike's a little bit staticky. Very interesting. Let me pull it a little closer to me and see if it's any better. Maybe. The Shop 49th thing has been a godsend for me to give me something to do that feels like there's a lot of purpose in it. The mic. Hold on. Give me 1 second, friends. Let me see if I can figure that out. Edit settings. Nope, that's not what I want. Hold on. Let's see. Any better there? It's like when you're speaking. Yeah, but I'm always speaking. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm not going away. We're going to get this fixed, and then we're going to keep talking, okay? YouTube's live platform is pretty lame, though. I will say that much. Yes, better? That's better? Okay. Perfect. What if I didn't talk loud? What if I just went ASMR? What if I spent the rest of the video just talking like this? And then I went over here and talked like this. I know how much you guys love Adam ASMR stuff. Loud and clear here. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. So Shop 49th stuff. I don't know how many of you guys, Terry just like, now we have all the ASMR haters that are just like leaving. I don't know if you guys watched the live stream over on Facebook yesterday from Spring, who's the owner of the Woodlands, one of our Shop 49th stores. I posted about it as far as like her business, that she's done almost as many online sales. In fact, by the end of the month, I have no doubt that she will have done more sales in the 3 weeks of Shop 49th than she did the entire previous year online. That is genuinely insane. But she said something yesterday, and I wrote it down because I think it's so important. She said, "What you have done is overwhelmingly good." And that was such a powerful statement to me, because to me, that's not just what like Sherri and I have done. That's what you have done. And this is what I posted online, is that Sherri and I might have launched a website. We might have bought a URL, but you guys are the ones that have showed up for them. And so like what you have done is overwhelmingly good. And so I can't say thank you enough for the way you guys have supported the businesses through that. I'm really excited even about the momentum that it's still gaining. We still have other organizations, like big statewide organizations who, bye Aaron, bye Alona. Aaron, we will text later after I watch the latest episode of The Great North. We'll compare notes. We still have a lot of organizations who are wanting to step on in coming weeks and help, like big statewide organizations that are going to be highlighting like this project. And so I feel like we're still at the very, very beginning of this, which is insane because it's already been so much more than we expected. But to you guys, please know that you are having an unbelievable difference in this state because of what you're doing. And it may seem like buying a bag of coffee or buying a sticker or buying a shirt is insignificant or is not a purchase that makes a difference. But I promise you, we have heard from these businesses, and there is not a single order that comes in that is insignificant to them. And so I'm just thankful you guys are doing that. There's some things that I haven't shared that are happening that I think you might be encouraged by. We've received emails from small businesses from around the state and even around the country. People who have basically said, we're a small business owner. And I just want to let you know that we're watching what you're doing, and it is encouraging us so much to watch people show up for small businesses. So even though like they're not a direct like benefit of this, like they're not gaining sales from this, the small business community, I feel like, is such a tight one that to watch one portion of it succeed is really an encouragement to the rest of it. And so I don't know. I couldn't say thank you guys enough for the way you've supported it. Nicole asked a really great question. Will you archive each month businesses? I'd like to continue to check out the store websites. Yes. Great question. So what we're going to do is on the 1st of next month, we will launch with the new set of businesses, of which I think I have the list pretty much done. And I'm really excited about them. And what I will do is I'll create a page on that website That is basically February businesses, and then March businesses, and then April businesses. So you can always go to the Shop 49th website and see what businesses there were in past months, because I don't want to just delete them off the website, because I know a lot of you guys, exactly what you just said, you want to continue to go back and support these businesses over the next months. So yeah. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate all of you guys. When will you put the next 5 businesses up? So on Monday, March 1st, that's a normal YouTube upload day for us. On Monday, March 1st, we will have a video that goes up that morning announcing the 5 new businesses, thanking the 5 that we have had, letting people know that we want you still to support those 5, but then announcing who the businesses are. And I think we'll have 5. We might have 4. I'm still waiting to hear back. And one thing we're adding this next month is also 155 of you still here. This is insane for a live stream that I just announced 50 minutes ago. One thing that we're adding is every month we're going to be focusing on one Alaskan nonprofit as well. And this is a nonprofit that is impacted in one of 2 ways. This is the criteria I've set up for this. Either they are a nonprofit that is directly impacted by the loss of another cruise season. So there are a lot of nonprofits around the state who do marine research work or wildlife rehabilitation work, or they're nonprofits that exist, and the way that they fulfill their mission is by tourists showing up and supporting them. So obviously those places are really hurt. The other nonprofits we want to help are nonprofits who are in communities where people are struggling. And so in a community where there is a higher unemployment rate because of all of this, in a community where there's higher economic impact because of this, that puts strains on things like food banks and other community services. And so those are kind of the 2 things that we will focus on as far as choosing one nonprofit. And one of the reasons that we're doing the nonprofit is that we heard from a lot of you guys the first few days, and a lot of you said, we live internationally, and international shipping just it makes purchasing from American stores really difficult because of the cost, which 100% understand. But then there were other people that said hey, it was so funny. We had some people said, you know what, could we just send you and Sherri money and you guys can just shop and buy stuff? And I just, thank you, but no, I wanted to avoid that. That starts to feel really weird with Shop 49th. And so I was like, there's a whole bunch of people who want to help, but maybe going on and purchasing a product isn't their thing. And so I was like, well, what can we do? And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to show some local nonprofits. Cool. I'm just still here for the blue stain. Jessica Violet. Hold on. I'm trying to get caught up now. If it was for Shop 49th, I would never have known about kelp pickles. Man, it's the coolest thing, you guys. It's the coolest thing. I love the idea of including nonprofit organizations. Thanks, Tammy. Getting static again. Hold on. Wait. Just stick with me. We're going to, this might get really loud for 1 second, so hold on 1 second, okay? Professional YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I hope this doesn't, oh gosh, if I do this, will it end the live stream? That would suck. Okay. 1 second. Hold on. Live redirect. So I don't see any way to change my microphone on this. So I'm just going to try something. Do you have a can of air? No, I don't have a can of air. It's the wiring for sure. Great. Hold on. If this ends the live stream, which I don't think it will, I'll be back. I'll start another live stream.